Okay. One second. Well done. This one.
We'll make it ready.
Okay. Okay.
As you all aware, VSGH is always at the forefront for serving the people of employees of our plant and their dependents. Today, one more feather in the cap of VSGH. The dream has come true. A long felt need of the employees of our VSP is fulfilled today. Actually, Sri Jagoshishree was after me to do this work at the earliest. But every, as you are aware, every work takes its own time, and finally Metropolis stood L1. And it was a very transparent tender, transparent one, e-tendering, and even reverse auction was done. When Metropolis quoted, it was 33% less than our estimated value, basing on our 2002 VSP reimbursed rates. And when finally during the tender committee negotiations, it was 41% less than our estimated value. So it is a huge benefit to both our plant and employees. It is a win-win situation. Our employees earlier, whenever a test is advised, a specialty test, they used to go to the city to some different labs and get the test done, paying money from their pocket. And amount that was reimbursed was needed. Now that problem is over. Now we have identified 84 commonly prescribed tests, specialty tests, which are now given to Metropolis to conduct. And out of that, whenever suppose any test is there which is not included in the 84, in the next 6 months we will take a review and we may further add it as an extra item. In finalizing this tender, all help was extended by our VNDC, ERP, IT and finance. And it is a good learning experience because as a doctor it is something new, e-tendering and all that, and they all guided me at each and every step, for which I am very thankful to them. Metropolis is a multinational company with spread over 7 countries and has more than 120 branches all over India. It is the NABL and College of American Pathologists Association Accredited Lab. With this view, I request Mr. Roy to introduce the company.
Very thankful to everyone, the person who supported me to got the tender. And Metropolis established in 1982. Now we are operating 7 countries. There are 4,600 investigations right now for handling. There are specialty and super specialty and routine and hormones also included. And what are the specialty investigations? We have 7 different laboratories, which is at Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai, Kolkata, and a rest of places. And other 7 countries also we are operating in a sophisticated methodology and other things. And we are operating in a multiple infra and chain system. There are 200 laboratories established across India and 5 reference laboratories. Out of 5, there are major contributed laboratory in Vijayawada. We are sending to there and processing all the samples at Vijayawada only. We have a connectivity from here to there, flight connectivity every day until unless there is any festival season. And we have a experienced pathologist and phlebos also, service part and all. Yes, definitely we ensure. And there are 9 departments working behind our Metropolis to move forward in a soft operations. And we are planning another 2-3 months coming 2-3 months, we are planning CME programs in steel plant also with help of Dr. Srinivasan and other rest of management. Definitely, we are prove ourselves to give a service part and quality part. Every aspect we can prove ourselves. Thank you so much for giving an opportunity to be here. Thank you so much.
Respected DP sir, respected PD Balaji sir, and all my senior colleagues here, all my colleagues from the plant and union side also. Thank you for coming for this small function at a short notice. I look this today as another step towards the employees and families' welfare in the healthcare, because we have seen so many public sector hospitals. Usually we stick to 30-year, 40-year-old systems. We never even imagine or even think of going with the tide. That is, as the days progress, new diseases are coming up, like COVID, nobody expected. And we don't know how many more new diseases will come in future. So we have to keep advancing our healthcare systems as per the requirement. So all these days what we used to do is, we used to depend on the corporate labs, corporate hospitals. So whatever is not here, we used to refer them out. And our patient used to spend a lot of time, a lot of money, and in traveling to those places and getting the test done. And if that test is not happening, then they have to go to another lab searching for the place where it is happening. And again, they have to submit the bills. Again, that takes a big route for claiming the bill. And even that amount will not be the money what you have spent. So to avoid all this exercise and unnecessary strain on the patient, this new concept of rationalized outsourcing, I will call it as. We cannot outsource everything. Some we have to do primarily. So those things which we will not be able to manage, which is more cost intensive, we don't have the specialty or the cadre, those services can only be outsourced. Keeping in mind the financial thing also, so that it should not be burden on the company. It should be less than what would have spent if not outsourced. I think that care has been taken by the committee. I congratulate the committee headed by Dr. Srinivas and members from Mr. Srinivas from P&AC and the finance member and the IT people also were part of this long drawn negotiation. I think it is more than 1.5 years that happened. So I congratulate the whole team and thank them. Also, I would like to congratulate for the able support provided by our CMD sir, our DP sir, in allowing us to continue with this new thinking, and I will assure them that we will use it to the maximum benefit of the company and the employees. And I would congratulate the company which got this tender, Metropolis, and expect them and urge them to provide uninterrupted, quality and hassle-free services to our employees and their families. And I hope that will be done. Thank you very much.
K.C. Das, Dr. Prakash, CGM Medical and Health Services, doctors, other officers and paramedical staff of VSGH, representative of Metropolis, trade union representatives, SC/ST association representatives, ladies and gentlemen. VSGH seems to be making rapid strides with regular frequency, because I seem to remember this is the third such inaugural function that I am attending within a very short time. And like all facilities, this facility too was keenly felt and awaited for long. And this will be a great boon to our employees, and also with in respect to the economics and in respect to the convenience that it offers. I wish that this association with Metropolis is all a pleasant experience for both VSP, its employees and Metropolis, and a fruitful association. Thank you.
Respected dignitaries sitting on the dais, my colleague, HOD, Medical and Health Services, Dr. Prakash, my colleague from HR Department, HR, EDHR Admin, Mr. Balaji, Chief General Manager, Town Administrators, Mr. Lakra, many more senior doctors are here, so I cannot take the name of everyone. The doctors, the paramedical staffs, support staffs, the union representatives, represented from the metropolis, and ladies and gentlemen. I have the time, so that is the reason I know. I was thinking of speaking a few minutes, but time is not the constraint, so I will speak. My observation with regard to the metropolis. I came to know that there was L1, and we decided on the basis of primarily on the basis of price. There is a less of 33% minus on estimated 5. That I'm not going or getting into all this nitty-gritty part. But I request the metropolis, as a multinational company, they are, NABL and CAP accreditation companies, and we expect that they are L1 in our organization as far as price is concerned. But as far as quality is concerned, there should be always H1. And we expect all people that are expecting that whatever facility we have created today, this is available under one roof. Under that philosophy we are also going, and we should expect that best quality and uninterrupted services we are required to provide. This is our main philosophy. This is our main motto. Another thing I wanted to share with you, because this is the that time. Of course, it's too late also. We cannot get the time because of again that COVID issues. You people have done marvelous stuff as far as COVID management is concerned. I'm not saying for the sake of saying. I'm saying from the core of my heart. All the management, including chairman, all the directors, have deep appreciation of the job you have done. Not only the senior doctors, paramilitary, military staffs, and the support staffs, and housekeeping staffs. They have done very good job also. My special appreciation, if I don't say because it is coming from my heart and as well as from mind also. I've seen Dr. Naveen is here, there. Or, he is in the astronaut there whenever for last how many months I do not, maybe for 5 to 6 months he is in the astronaut dress. I don't say that he is using that. Speak about the commitment, dedication and devotion he is doing as well as you are also doing to this people. We are adding many, employees, outside employees also, like the student company also. We are adding because considering that they also require emergent health care management at the time of COVID, because you know that there are chaos also. All the hospitals are booked, you can say. They are not entertaining also. Many things we have done because of the positive time. I'm not getting into greater details. Because of your involvement, I should say that dedication, one of our paramilitary staff, she sacrificed her life. And that was the reason I'm saying that late Mrs. VSGHla. For us, she is the COVID warrior. That was the reason I'm saying that we are not getting the opportunity to give the befitting tribute to her because again this COVID. Nevertheless, whatever your request
told me, I should not say that they have requested me to take care of her children. We are examining the issue, even it's getting delayed, that doesn't mean that we are just ignoring the contributions she has done. But we have to see, once we take the decision, if it is less than that of any other organization giving, then it will be very hard money for their family members, and for us also, we should take befitting, dispensation we should give to her family member. That is the reason we are examining the issue in a greater detail. As far as that 50 lakhs, I am sure that the medical department must be taking care of how to get that 50 lakhs insurance coverage being offered by the government, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And I am sure that you people must be taking due care as far as your self-protection is concerned in this scenario. And it's my special appeal to all of you that there are many sub-staffs, especially I am saying that, that nurses are well educated, but there are many housekeeping staff. They may not be knowing how to take care of themselves. So it is our responsibility, especially I am saying that doctors, senior nurses, that how to make them aware all these things. And they should use that whatever gifts are available to protect them. And many things we are doing for the organization as far as healthcare management is concerned. 3 months back, we have started that cancer OPD also. Advisor Raghunathan, Dr. Raghunathan, he has joined. He was supposed to join also because of some commitment, so he is not joining. And we have also created certain facilities. What is the need? The previous speaker, they were mentioning that if such facilities are available and the company bears the expenses, then there is no issue. What I am trying to tell you, that company wants to give you hassle-free facilities. Somebody was saying that if facility is not there, we are referring to the other hospital. So other hospital, it is also expensive also. You have to go to the, Gajwaka or city where facilities are available. You are required to spend in terms of, travel, in terms of also by paying the extra money, which you may not get through reimbursement. And you can get all the services and quality services, I should say, through our partner Metropolis at a lesser cost, which will definitely be borne by the organizations, where the employee is not referred to, or the dependent family member, or the not entitled patients also will be treated here. They will be getting at a very reasonable price. So someone is saying that, some apprehension I can say that, by saying that slowly we are going for outsourcing. Yes, we are going out for outsourcing because we require that employees, the dependent family members or non-entitled employees, they should get the best facility without hitting any person, those who are on the rule, the main rule I should say. We are not going outside the entire organizations and the hospital, but those facilities which are not available here and which cannot be done here, those things we are doing, so that at least employees, they can get the best healthcare facilities. That is our intention also. Not that completely outsourcing Vizag General Hospital. That is not our intention. Intention is that the employees, their family members, their other members, they can get the best healthcare facility, other I should say hassle-free, benefit. Another thing I wanted to tell you with regard to that COVID, the data which my department has given me, many things they have done. During this 6 months, they have been operating COVID hospital also. It was reported that the 4,000 cases reported at our fever clinic, the moment that COVID started, immediately the department started with the fever clinic where 4,000 cases were reported and around 1,368 persons tested. Out of 1,368 persons tested, 195 persons were found to be positive, COVID positive. 174 people they admitted, 163 patients they were successfully treated and discharged also. Only 10 cases were referred out. And you must be knowing when the COVID number was at the peak and we are not getting any bed for referral purpose. Even that empanel hospital, they are also saying no, they cannot provide. It was our prime responsibility to give the best services and timely services also. Whatever infrastructure we are having at that point of time, it was not sufficient. So also doctors also. We tried to multi-pronged action. One action is that how to increase the empanel hospital. 1 or 2 hospitals immediately they were empaneled. They were approaching us beforehand, or we were not entertaining because of certain reasons, and we are required to have the limited empanel hospital due to obvious reasons also. At least we can give good number of patients so that they will be always with you, so that immediately that whatever objective were there, we immediately remove that objective considering that severity of the COVID. We immediately empaneled 2 to 3 hospitals for this purpose and kept that 5 beds should be reserved for our own employees. I am correct on whatever I am saying. So another thing was coming that people they were going for COVID testing. As per the government rate, it's 2,000 something is to pay, and we did not have anything, and no facility was available. People they are going on their own way and claiming the reimbursement. So we thought that if you allow everybody, so everybody will go on, unless he has some symptom also, feels. So it will definitely hit company miserably. So that was the reason we said, okay, anybody who is going on his own, thinking that he is having some apprehension is there, so he can go. If that person is found positive, COVID positive, that full reimbursement will be there. Third point to whatever you have decided with regard to that, we have limited number of hospitals. We said that. Then initially what is happening, you are required to take the referral from here. But in case of outside city, it was not there. We took a decision that these are the hospitals, considering all the background. We said that okay, you can go and your reimbursement will be there as per the company policy. They are not MOU hospital, but we said you can go. These are the hospital, reputed hospital identified. All these things we have done. Third point we said, in spite of doing all these things also, we are facing a lot of difficulty to manage our own people, their dependent family members also. Many people who are coming, we created a number of facility infrastructure, like Hostel 1, of that management training hostel. That has been created as hospital. Am I correct? So many things we have created to take care. Now the situation is normal. I mean the cases have come down drastically, but you never know what will happen. What happened to Delhi? What happened to Kerala? So it may happen that the number may shoot up significantly. So we should be always prepared to take the corrective action, whatever facility we have created to manage the COVID-19, that we have to keep intact also. Many people are present here also, Indian people are there. We have created that voluntary group also. If I don't say anything with regard to that group also, who have created, rather who have contributed a lot during that period, it would be, unfair on my part if I don't say something about the volunteers who have contributed during that period. I'm sure that they will be contributing also in future also. God forbid something happens once again, which is happening across. Then we know that what is happening in Europe. So in nutshell, what I am trying to tell you, that my deep appreciation to all of you. A small portion of the people, they are present here. The majority of the people, they are not present, but they have contributed a lot, and they have been also contributing. My deep appreciation to them. Today we have created one facility for people of RNL, their dependent family members, and those who are taking, the treatment here, not as the entitled employee, non-entitled employee also. So many more facilities we are ready to create. Fund will be not the constraints. I can tell you, I have been telling you that as far as healthcare management is concerned, the fund will not be constraints. Our philosophy is very loud and clear that we are required to do. We may not give promotion, we may not give pay revision also. But here again I am saying that our philosophy is that persons should not die on account of or lack of medical facilities. That is our motto, and we will continue with that motto. Thank you very much.
One and all, it's my privilege to present the formal vote of thanks in this inauguration event. We are very much grateful to today's chief guest, Sri Kishore Chandra Das, Director Personnel, for accepting our invitation despite his busy schedule and for delivering a very inspiring message and hence making this a memorable occasion. We also wish to express our sincere appreciation to our Director Personnel for his continued support and encouragement in many of our medical programs and events. We are really grateful to you, sir. We are very much thankful to today's honorable guest, Sri Balaji, Executive Director, for his message on this occasion. We are extremely thankful to our Chief General Manager, HOD VSGH, Dr. Prakash, for taking the initiative to conduct this program and also for his support and cooperation in organizing the program. Our sincere thanks to representatives of all the unions and associations for their presence here today and also for their cooperation. Also thanks to our town administration people to arrange in short time. We are thankful to all medical, paramedical, administrative staff and other guests for attending and making this function a success. Special thanks to Corporate Communications and Daily Communications for their help and coverage. We are very much thankful to Metropolis Healthcare Limited for their kind gesture of providing refreshment and decoration. I once again we are very thankful to Town Administration Lakra Garu to arrange this program in a very short time and arrangements of this center in a sample collection point. I once again thank one and all who are directly and indirectly involved and helped to make this event a grand success. Thank you. And
ఈ వీడియో మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, మీకు తెలిసిన వారితో షేర్ చేయండి.